Hello BookTube, my name is Kate and this is my channel, Chapter Kate. Today I am announcing round 2 of the KABOOM-a-thon. The KABOOM-a-thon is a graphic novel, comic book, manga even, readathon. Nori from Reading with Nori and myself created and hosted this readathon at the first week of December last year, and we decided that we wanted to do a round 2. We kind of decided that we wanted to do this kind of near the beginning of this year, but then we sort of solidified that idea as coronavirus started getting more into the public eye and things started closing and people started having to isolate and quarantine and things like that. So the plan was always to do it on the second week of June, but then with life and state of the world and just all kinds of other things, we decided to move it to the third week of June. The KABOOM-a-thon will be taking place between June 14th and June 20th. That said, with several police murders that have gained public attention and the Black Lives Matter movement gaining momentum over the past couple of weeks, we wanted to make sure that we didn't take attention away from that movement. So I messaged Nori and I was like, should we postpone this completely? Should we cancel it? What should we do? And in the end, we decided that we were going to continue with our plans to do the readathon. We did move it back a week, and what we also want to do is challenge everyone who participates in the readathon to take this opportunity to discover and uplift Black artists, Black writers, Black illustrators, any Black creatives in the comic book graphic novel industry. Black writers and illustrators are given way less opportunities in the publishing industry, and there's also a pretty big pay gap. So what we want to do is find ways to uplift these creators. Take this opportunity to find, purchase, and share graphic novels and comic books that are created by Black writers and illustrators. Discover some that you've never heard of before, and place your focus on that which your mind might not typically go to automatically. Biases and experiences influence our perception of the world, and that includes the choices that we make when it comes to reading materials. So challenge those habits and challenge those perceptions. Now let's get to the bingo board. The last bingo board had prompts on there and we had a list of what those prompts mean. This bingo board is a little bit more challenging. It might look simplistic, but there's a little bit more to it. As you can see, there are 9 emojis. Well, technically 8 and then a free space, but yeah. So what you're going to do is try to find ways to connect these emojis with the materials that you want to choose for your TBR. So just starting at the top left corner of the board, we have a tree, we have toilet paper, we have music notes. On the second row, we have a rainbow, we have a free space, and we have a gift. On the third row, we have a light bulb, the film clacker thingy, and a paint palette. So you're essentially making up your own prompts based on these emojis. And you can get as creative as you want with this. For example, if you see the light bulb, you might pick up a comic book about, Thomas Edison or Tesla. That whole situation. Or you might pick up something that's just a really good idea. Just get really creative with it. Try not to overlap the challenges, but of course you can if you, really need to. And remember to try and be as inclusive as you can with your reading, uplifting those Black illustrators and writers in the comic book and graphic novel industry. Keep an eye out for my TBR and Nori's TBR. And tag us if you post your own. Just do hashtag KABOOM-a-thon, and you can also find us on Twitter. I'll put all of the links to that in the description of this video, as well as a link to Nori's channel. I hope you'll participate with us, and if you would like more videos like this, please subscribe below. Bye! Tripping over shadows and I'm drowning in the night. I feel the soldiers coming and I'm putting up a fight.